You ready, Joseph?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Whoa! Ever heard of excessive force?
I'm not getting caught unprepared again.
Okay, but if it slows the Jeep down, I'm tossing it off the side.
Why not toss the rookie out? This is a lot more handy.
Yeah, I guess saving your life and stuff isn't worth any mention at all.
We've detected a distress signal from a lookout post in the Uncharted. Scans indicate human vehicles approaching the area. This is standard investigation and elimination of any potential threats.
We saw the Razon use human vehicles in the Uncharted before.
You're right. We'll be there, Chief. When out.
Hey, we got something on radar here.
What is it?
Vehicle. Civilian Jeep.
I see it.
Ed, give him the police siren.
You betcha. This is the BIPD. Stop the vehicle and be cooperative and non-hostile like.
Get out of the Jeep slowly. Both of you. Hands where I can see them.
Okay. Okay, officer.
They're armed. 2 rifles.
What are you running from? Did the lookouts fend you off?
We were low on juice. We thought those folks would have some, but when we got there, they were...
Well, he gets anxious around the dead folks, and there are a lot more of them in that place. Well, don't cuff us or anything. We didn't do nothing wrong.
Russ, confiscate their weapons. You and Eddie will watch them till we get back.
What? No. There's dangerous folks out here, and we're low on juice. Oh, we can't go without our guns.
We'll give you enough fuel to get you to safety. After that, you're on your own. Joseph, Jean, you're with me. Let's have a look at that post. You know why I had to do that, right? You ought to know that what I did back there was nothing compared to what protocol would have me do. You have any idea how many years of incarceration unregistered Outlanders could find themselves for possession of weapons without permit? How many decades, possibly? Letting them off like that was the best thing we could have done.
All vital equipment has been taken. Some just ripped out of their stations.
I don't think those kids did this.
No, they didn't.
Joseph?
Hey kid, you alright? Joseph.
Scans indicate that it was injured.
Typical of the Razon. They don't believe in carrying their wounded, so they leave them to carry themselves once they've healed. That or they just eat them.
For the sake of ever being able to sleep again, I'm just going to say, haha, boss. Very funny.
And the Outlanders?
They're being held here for some questions.
As per regulation. They're just kids. They'll be escorted back soon.
Good work. I'm sorry I couldn't confirm whether or not the Razon were involved. Which brings me to our next discussion. As some of you are aware, the CDHP is preparing Operation Fade with the objective of eradicating the Razon threat. They're assembling individuals from the CDHP Defense Force, Youth Security, Orbital Defense, and agencies I'm not supposed to know about.
And they want us, because we fought them before. The one time.
No.
What?
Wait, aren't we, the most qualified people on the planet?
They don't even want us as consultants?
No, they're not recruiting you or anyone at the BIPD. We're not involved.
What's wrong with us? The BIPD hasn't done anything wrong or had any bad calls. Except Lambda Team. Jerks.
This is complete and utter bullshit! Shouldn't everyone involved in this planet's security be on top of this?
They want to keep this operation small, and that means keeping it exclusive. Only the best, which, apparently, doesn't include any of us.
She's right.
What?
Anything too grand in scale would be hard to keep undercover. Our little world is still fragile. The last thing it needs is a mass panic.
Protecting ignorance is no protection at all.
This will be our last meeting on the subject. From this point on, there will be no discussion about the Razon, or the incident in the Uncharted. You are to do your job at patrolling the Uncharted under the CDHP's jurisdiction. No getting caught up in their politics, and no engaging the Razon threat. I'm sorry, but our part is over.
To hell with this. And to hell with you!
Jean.
I joined the BIPD for a purpose, and 2 months ago it became a higher purpose. Now it's all back to hunting good-for-nothing scavengers.
So, we won't fight the Razon anymore?
No. We won't.
I know some of you are upset by this, so I'm permitting you to take the rest of the week off.
Great. More coddling.
It's the least I can do.
But they won't even talk to us. They won't let us defend our own planet because we're not skilled enough?
Maybe it's for the better. Maybe the world will be better off in the hands of others. I feel like I should say something.
Don't say nothing. This place is getting awful crowded. Too many voices. Let the dead sleep. They don't want to hear about our problems.
At least Matt can't tell me to shut up anymore.
You want to avoid being him, Green? Don't get attached. You'll last a lot longer.
Is that why you're such a jerk to me?
Call it a favor. Then again, maybe we'd be better off like them. Maybe we all would. At least we wouldn't be missing nobody.
You've all known him for years, and I only knew him for a few hours. I feel like I shouldn't be here.
We've all lost loved ones. There must be someone you lost during the war.
My birth parents. But I was only an infant at the time. I knew them even less than I knew Matt. My adopted moms never wanted to talk about the war, so before now, I never thought much of the Razon.
I've hated them for as long as I can remember, before I was even old enough to understand.
The Razon took someone from you?
Not directly. My family and I were on the UEF Croatian.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Even after years of uncovering secure files and records, I could never find out what went wrong with all those cryopods. How my father could survive a war but not being put in a box? My mother's pod didn't fail, but you know what cryofreeze did to pregnant women. I'm surprised you survived it as an infant.
except for my eyesight.
That happened to us because of the Razon. They've gotten to all of us, one way or another.
Not as badly as they got Matt and the pilot.
Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky. He died before I got a chance to learn his name. Are that many people always dropping off, just like that?
Back during the war? Yes. Just like that. Some new names and pictures are still going up here every day. That's why we could get away with adding Matt. It's starting to get crowded here.
What's that?
What the hell?
I set my mobile to notify me if Operation Fade sends any encrypted messages.
Do you ever just go home? You know, relax, have a cup of tea, and watch television? At all?
It's... Oh, shit.
What?
Razon. It's big. We have to go back to the department. My equipment there can get a better transmission.
On any other day. But you heard Sater. It's against orders.
What was it you were just saying about fighting?
Fighting? Yeah. Please tell me we're fighting something.
Yeah, getting trigger drunk is better than getting regular drunk.
I guess I'll flag a transport.
Motion scan indicates 5 Razon in the building. One really big one in the center. We'll take him out first.
We have a visual on the Razon.
Remember, the objective is to secure the asset, undamaged, so check your fire. Move in. Fire. Sir, we found the asset, but the Razon left a decoy. Oh, fuck.
Continuous plan.